Good morning, y'all. It is Monday, November 17th. I haven't talked to y'all in a while. A lot happened this weekend, which I could catch you up on later in the day because I know she's ready to go downstairs because it's 9:37 and we've been up since like 8:30-ish, a little bit before that. But yeah, this should be our last week of looking like this because I reserved a Turo for Sunday for us to go get everything out the storage. So yeah, we will have our things back. We will be back to normal. I'll be able to like have a variety, more of a variety of outfits to wear. So I'm not wearing the same thing every day. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna do a retwist everything after that. Like just get myself back together. I'm gonna keep my nails bare because they keep peeling, so I really need to get some new nail stuff. That's another thing to add to my list. I just need to go through and make a list of like all the self-care things I need to upgrade, things like that, and just work away at that list and like just be like kind of be smart. I'm trying to just be like more financially smart when it comes to things I need. As you can hear her in the background competing with me. We both got our shower. She started the morning out with a little, I don't want to say blowout, but she did use the bathroom. So we just hopped in the shower, got ourselves together. I just brushed my teeth. I didn't wash my face. Honestly, my face has been like breaking out, which I don't know why, because I feel like I eat no different than I ate when we were in Atlanta, if not better. I eat better here. So I don't know. But I don't know. I just need to like figure out like just my skin. I know I just probably need to get more of my skin care products on point, which is the first thing I'm gonna probably do is like get back to my skin regimen that had my skin at its best. I haven't been on that for a while, but because it's like my skin didn't need it, but now it does. I don't know. I have a theory behind that, but that's for another time. What else? She's been talking to her dad, so that's good, even though it's still been like, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about that later as well. But I've just been writing about like my frustrations instead of harboring on it. I did the last time I was like super frustrated. I wrote about it in my journal. What else? Oh, and then I want to show you guys what I was so pressed to get. I ordered this powder. So today's gonna be our first day. Today's gonna be our first day of us like using it, and hopefully like I'll just track my results on my short form as well as on here. I'm gonna try to like be more on here. Also, y'all, I found my Polaroid camera. I had thought I had lost it in the fire, but it was in my girl's baby bag. So I haven't charged it, but once I charge that, we'll be back in action. I'll be doing more like Polaroid type things. When I don't feel comfortable bringing this camera, I can just do like a Polaroid type situation, which I should have done this past weekend, but it's been off my mind for so long I didn't even charge it. Like it's just been in her bag. But yeah, we're about to go do breakfast for her. We've been back on like the iffy eating. Like I made her eggs yesterday. She didn't eat them, so today I'm not gonna put my energy into eggs. I'm just gonna make her things that I know she'll eat. She's been eating granola. I'll probably give her some like pistachios, some things like that. Like I'm trying to find protein that's not necessarily in like meat and things like that, because she's just, some days she'll eat things, some days she won't. And what she doesn't eat, we'll make up for in lunch. She had noodles yesterday, the Tapatio. You know, she gotta have the Tapatio at least once a week, which is literally only once a week because I only buy like one. So she had that yesterday. She has leftovers. So that's like what's gonna happen if she doesn't eat. But for breakfast, I'm just gonna do her something simple, as well as myself. I'm gonna bless you. I'm probably gonna make me some eggs though, because I haven't had eggs and like yesterday and stuff, and I'm really trying to keep up on the weight journey. So yeah, we're about to head downstairs. Also, my girl got her a tablet. I ordered her a tablet. I used my gift card for that. Oh, and my headphones. I should be getting some headphones today, so hopefully those come in the mail today. They're like Bluetooth headphones, so that'll really like just improve the quality of life for me, honestly, because these headphones are very restricting with everything that I be doing. And yeah, we're about to head down. I don't know if I'll take you guys. I don't know the vibe. I don't know if it's just us or if my mom's home, so that's really like what determines the camera coming out these days for me. Just me being more in my like shell and keeping things. But yeah, we are going. Bye. So I'm about to go downstairs and cook. I definitely will get like short form content, which will probably already be up by the time this goes off. This goes up. But yeah, I will check in with you guys for sure. I'm gonna try to check in with you guys at nap time. Yesterday nap time went really smooth because I've started to incorporate going for a walk right before. And literally I went for a walk with her yesterday. I came back and let her have a lunch and she was falling asleep at the table. So I was like, wow, it worked. At least yesterday it did. You never know with her. But I really like incorporating the walks just for me to start getting some more exercise, because I still haven't like committed to doing like any actually like real exercise besides just the walking. But I like that I'm at least doing that, and that's a start. And the weather's been pretty good. But after this weekend I'll have no excuses, because I'll have like all my winter stuff, like my coats and stuff, and she'll have her big coat as well, so we'll have no excuses for any of that. But today the high is 65 and it's 55 degrees right now, so yeah, it's not bad. The way I was bundled up yesterday when it was hot, I can definitely go out there again today. And it's gonna be like warm all throughout the week, so yeah, next week it starts dropping, which is perfect. So yeah, I'm done rambling. I'm done coming on the screen. I know how I look, but yeah, this is our last week. We're gonna get it together and we're gonna commit to being more together, like looks, appearance wise, after, because I'll have no excuse. I'll have all my stuff, you know, all the things. So yeah, we're about to go eat and start our day.
No,
closet. Y'all know the deal. And I'm working on uploading my vlog right now. It's like the vlog where I come back home, we get kicked out and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to organize. But yeah, I'm working on my vlog. I'm about to upload it and work on the thumbnail, things like that. So I'm excited for that. But I just mainly wanted to come on here. As y'all saw, I was just cooking. I cooked my fish and made my smoothie. My smoothie's out there, but I just made sure I cooked everything while the house is free. Because lately, I don't know, my spirit has just been like super irritated. And then today, hold on. And then today, like, I like went downstairs for breakfast or whatever. And y'all know, like, I'm already like frustrated that every morning I'm the one that's expected to unload the dishwasher. Like, literally, it's come to a point, it's like at the point where like people will literally put their dishes in the sink when there's an empty dishwasher. Like, why are you constantly making dishes? You know, like things like that. It's like little things that are just like triggered. Like, I don't want to say triggering me, because it's like I'm trying to keep faith and keep positive and just pay attention to things but not let them get to me. But it's kind of hard when it's like why is there, okay, first of all, the dishwasher, you know that the dishes in the dishwasher are clean. So instead of you emptying the dishwasher and putting your dishes in, you just let your dishes pile up in the sink until I come and unload the dishwasher. So like that's one thing that irritates me, because it's like I already have to come downstairs, unload the dishwasher, cook a whole meal for me and Phoenix, just to clean up again and load the dishwasher. Like, it's like that's an extra step that is unnecessary for me when I don't make unnecessary steps for other people. But so that's like what really triggers me. So that happened, and then as I'm unloading the dishwasher, frustrated with that, my mom comes and she's like has a meeting or whatever, but she comes and she's like turned down the TV to literally volume 5, because I was like I always play TV for Phoenix when it's, you know, because I have to do everything that I just said. I have to fix our food, so the TV, you know, and I'm always mindful of the volume, because that's just the type of person I am. I'm mindful of everyone, even though they're not mindful of me. But yeah, so she comes and literally turns it down to where you can't even hear the TV. So it's like, I just felt a way about that. I just turned off the TV completely, unloaded the dishwasher, made Phoenix a snack. I didn't even make breakfast. And I just came back upstairs. Like, she comes back out after her meeting. Literally, it was like a phone call that was less than 10 minutes. So it's like, you did all that for a phone call less than 10 minutes, which I get, people work from home, all these things. But I feel like I'm always like trying to be as considerate as I can be. But you turning the volume down to where it's not even, no one can even hear the TV, like, what is that doing? Like, I just felt a way about that, which y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm being petty. But yeah, and then she comes back out and like tries to turn the TV back on and turn it back up, and I'm like, we're going upstairs. Like, I don't even have the energy to like voice anything, because it's like I'm in a space that's not mine, you know. Like, I just feel so, I'm kind of like feeling helpless right now, in terms of like, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy being in my own, like, not being in my own space, not having control over like things. I'm not happy like constantly being triggered and making like feeling the way I'm feeling when it comes to like little things like the dishes. Like, why is it always me who is doing it? Like, I'm in here, a house with 2 other capable people, and like on top of that, I don't know, maybe I'll go into this. I never did my story time about being home and things like that, which I should still do, which I'm still gonna do. So if it sounds like a broken record, I'm sorry. But basically, I feel like I'm just gonna talk about like how I'm feeling and like why I feel like maybe God brought me back into the space that I'm in, because honestly, I just been feeling like things are happening the way they're happening, because of course they're gonna happen. Like, when you don't have the guidance, when you don't have the knowledge of things, or if no one took the time to teach you things, of course you're going to have to learn on your own. And learning on your own gives you the space to make mistakes. And mistakes sometimes end up with you failing at certain things or having to go through certain things to learn lessons. And that's what I feel about my journey. Like, I never had any type of, what is it called? I never had any type of like conversation or anything when it came to dating, partners, dangers of dating, anything like that. So of course I'm gonna end up with a partner or getting taken advantage of, when my whole life I've been taught to people please. I've been taught to just let people walk all over me, which they're still doing. Like, obviously, like how is it when I wasn't here, you know? Like, who was doing the dishes, who was unloading the dishwasher, who was doing all these things that I'm constantly having to do? Because I know, like, you didn't just let dishes sit in the sink. Because when I got here, there was such a huge deal made out of literally like no dishes in the sink, but there have been dishes in the sink multiple times. So is that only related to when it's me? You know what I'm saying? So that's what frustrates me, is like, I just feel like so triggered because when I was at my brother's age, mind you, I feel like God brought me back here at this time to see the double standard of things in my life. Because at this age in high school, and I'm gonna unbox I got some headphones with my gift card. Mind you, I told the people, like, I never got my things because I didn't think that they would put them in the mailbox, but they did. So I have to message them and tell them, like, oh, they were in the mailbox. Like, I'm thinking they'll deliver it to the door. These are just some, like, Bluetooth headphones, which I'm really excited because I've been using these and they, like, really get in the way. Or, like, say I want to move around the kitchen, like, all these things that I'm doing, these would help me. Like, I can have my headphones on, things like that. Which I don't even know if I'll be able to open these with just my bare hands, so I might have to wait. Okay, back to my story. But anyway, I just, like, so mind you, like, at this age, at my brother's age, I had the whole, like, it was my responsibility, my chores, because I guess chores are no longer a thing in people's eyes, but it was my responsibility to have to literally unload the dish, like, do all the dishes. Like, basically after we would eat, it would be my job to clean the whole kitchen. That meant hand washing dishes that needed to be hand washed, because at the time we had dishes that could only be hand washed. So I had to hand wash dishes as well as load the dishwasher, all the things when it came to, like, when we were done eating. So that was my responsibility, that was my chores. And then it moved from that to I had to do everybody's laundry. Like, I always had, which meant washing them and folding them, right? And now that I sit back and think on this, it's just, like, makes me so frustrated, because it's like, why is it my responsibility to take care of everybody else's things, you know? But yeah, so those are my two chores, like, that I had to do in high school. Mind you, my brother's in high school. This is his senior year, I believe. And that is not a rule anymore. And, like, mind you, things are different. My parents, they aren't together. My mom and my stepdad aren't together. So it's literally just my brother and her living here. So you would think less people in the house, you would want more help from your son, but it's not giving that. It's like he doesn't have the responsibility to clean the whole kitchen after she cooks and all that things like I was. So it's like, that's where the double standard comes in, and that's what's being highlighted to me. And I'm like, okay, so I'm paying attention to these things and just paying attention to how it makes me feel, and it just, like, frustrates my soul so much, because it's like such oldest daughter core to me, like, to feel these things. And it's so triggering because it's like, so at my age in high school, I was expected to do all these things, bear the weight of all these people, literally cleaning up after grown people, which I'm still feeling like I'm expected to do now. And on top of that, my brother is of age to do these things. Like, he's not ever bringing in the trash, taking out the trash, things like that. So it's like the double standard, and why is that such a thing? Like, I don't know, that just frustrates me so much. Like, I can't even voice how frustrating that makes me. But I'm like, God put me here in the reason to see that, like, to see how I was treated compared to how others are treated. And yeah, I don't know, like, what more that's gonna stay for my story, but I know that moving forward, like, when it comes to, like, having my own space, having Phoenix, and I really don't see myself having another kid, but I just know that, like, I will never move that way with her. Like, I will never hold her to a higher standard because she's a daughter or the oldest. Like, he literally had me up here doing all the housework but you didn't teach me about finances, you didn't teach me about relationships. And then people want to sit here and make you feel like you know, or choosing bad choosing bad in partners and things like that, but there was never any guidance. So of course that's what I'm learning, like all this was inevitable. The friendships I have, inevitable. The people that are attracted, inevitable, because look at how my own family like thinks it's okay to treat me. So that's just like my rant and how I had to get those feelings out. But it's just like, what is it, like why do people feel the need to put so much on me? Mind you, I have a daughter now. Like I don't ever ask for help. I just let things, like I'm the type of person like things just gonna naturally build up, because if I do express them, people aren't gonna care, especially the people that are around me right now. They don't care, obviously. So it's like I'm just paying attention to like these people aren't pouring into me. They're not making life easier for me when I made life easier for them. When I was forced to make life easier for them, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, this is so normal that I have to do all the dishes or fold up everyone's clothes when I come back home, and none of that is enforced with my brother, like who's fully capable. Like he washes his own clothes, she washes her own clothes. Like it's just like those are things that I was meant to see for a reason, and things that's gonna stick with me. And that's what's been like pointing out, like based on my feelings, those are things that stick out to me because of how I feel. Like even now, like the day-to-day, like that's more on my plate. When I don't have help, when I don't have anyone, mind you, I cook all the time. I'm always cleaning up after myself. I leave the kitchen, like I don't leave dishes in the sink. If the dishwasher is full or being washed, I hand wash my dishes. Like I have no issue doing that. I have no issue doing that, because like I don't know, that's just the type of person I am. But I don't get the same respect. Like I really don't. So every morning I'm always looking forward to having to, not even looking forward, wrong word, but I'm always expecting to have to clean up after somebody or something. So it just frustrates me. Like that just really has been frustrating me, and I feel like it's starting to like really, my energy is just, I can only be like hiding my feelings for so long without like me wanting to express like frustration, when it's like I have to, in this moment in time, I have to kind of be a little bit more humble, a little bit more just patient. And I really am trying. I really need to get more into my prayer and just praying about like what can I do, you know, like just praying about what's next, honestly, because I'm really ready. Maybe I'm not ready in God and the universe's eyes, but in my heart I'm so ready, because I'm just like tired of constantly being triggered by these things. But yeah, that's just how I was feeling this morning. And just like how that one little thing of just like, I won't call it inconsideration, because I'm always feeling like I'm being considerate, especially knowing that my mom works from home, knowing that, you know, Phoenix is loud, things like that, but I always put the TV down. Like it's never over 20, and like literally she goes into an office with the door that closes, like the TV's not, you know, but to put it on 5, like you could not hear a thing. Like why would you, like I don't know, that just really it made me feel a type of way. So I just had to remove myself quickly, get Phoenix. Mind you, Phoenix is in this stage of like she wants to be around my mom and stuff, which I get, but it's like it always comes at more inconvenient time. Like she's eating, that's distracting her from eating her food, you know. Like today, like you literally don't have, like you turn the TV down and then my daughter's like constantly trying to come in there, but you're trying to work. So it's like just like little things like that. So I don't know, hopefully my rant makes sense. But yeah, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, in this past weekend, like my mom actually invited us to do some things, because I was like thinking like people can feel your energy, like people can feel when you're evaluating like things in your life and the relationships. And I feel like that's what I'm really doing right now, is just evaluating relationships, like the relationships that I have around me. Like, are they pouring into me or just draining me? That's what this whole year is for, honestly. Because I just know in my next season, like I want to be more at peace. I want my life to be a lot softer. I don't want to constantly feel like how I've been feeling, and because that's gonna rub off on Phoenix, and that rubs off on me as a parent and my parenting, which is what I'm noticing. Like I just get like more easily like short-tempered and things like that, and I don't want that. I don't want to be short-tempered, because I'm taking on more than I need to be, or no one's helping me. Like I've gotten to the point where I've accepted that I don't have a village. I've accepted that the relationship with her dad is gonna have to be very, very strict. Even with that, like after he threatened the police, all those things on me, I'm still accommodating him talking to her, but that's it. Like no more than that. I'm not communicating about anything else. You telling me how you feel, that you want to be with me, that you miss me, like that is done. And yet, like even him asking to use he asked to use something of mine yesterday, like my Cash App card. No, you're not gonna, I'm not giving you any more resources. You literally lost your chance by, taking advantage of it the first time you had it. Like, why would I give you my, let you use my Cash App card when you literally were using it to rack up debt? Mind you guys, he paid off his debt, which is good, but it's just the fact of like, I just don't trust it. And I feel like people know when to test you and see how far they can get away with. So no, that's a strict no boundary. Like I'm really strict on boundaries now, especially with that relationship. And like the calls, like it still frustrates me, like that I have to deal with like the calls and things like that. But I know in the end this is for Phoenix. Like it's not my place to dictate her relationship with her dad, because that's something I don't have. I've never had a relationship with my dad. I don't see me ever having one with him. Mind you, like at this point it's giving he doesn't want a relationship with me, but I don't know any of that side of my family. Like this is the only side of my family that I know, and I would never want Phoenix to feel like how I feel, where she doesn't have like her dad's side of the family. Mind you, I'm not going out of my way to include them in this stage, but when she's old enough and when she's able to consent on her own, I'm not going to stop her from having that relationship. But right now, when it comes to like outside of him, his family and things like that, I'm not pushing for it, because no one's pushing for it for me, if that makes sense. Like they're not trying to hit me up. They're like, mind you, the last time we were here, no one contacted me for Christmas. None of that for her. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of broken promises when it comes to like, oh, people have said they're gonna do things, like send things. Like those are the things I'm paying attention to. Like if it's a broken promise, if you come out of your mouth and say you're gonna do something for me or my daughter, you said like, and you initiated that, I didn't ask for it, and you don't follow through, that's the end of it. That's the end of the relationship. Like I don't have time for that, because the way I'm trying to move, I'm trying to be just good, and that's just wishy-washy energy, and I don't have time for that. That just adds more wishy-washy energy into there. And I'm just like feeling, as part of me growing and being like where I want to be, I have to be way more strict, because I've just been so nice, so kind. I don't even want to say nice. I'm just a kind person, and I'm just starting to see that kindness doesn't always get you what it's like where you need to be, so I need to be a lot stricter on my boundaries, and that's something I'm really going to work for this year. I'm still putting my effort into the content and things, even though some days I do feel like giving up on it. I'm going to keep going, because I know that at the end of the day, like this is my story. I want to share it. I'm in this for a reason. Like I may not have a village when it comes to like the people around me now, but I will create that for myself. Like I'm determined to create that, to just be a support for other people who are feeling the same way I'm feeling, because it's not fun, especially on the day-to-day, especially in this whole toddler thing. And that's what like really frustrates me, is like I know people are going to want to be around when things are easier, especially when it comes to like Phoenix, like when she's older and things like that. But if you weren't here for me in the season that I really needed help and guidance, you don't need to be around when things are easy and life is good, because why? And that's what I'm paying attention to now. But yeah, so this past weekend we did do some things. We went to dinner with my mom on Friday. We went to a Vietnamese restaurant. It was really good. I can put like some footage here. It was really good. At least I like what I got. I got like a broken rice plate for me and Phoenix. And then on Saturday we went to the Science Museum, the Monroe Science Museum, and Phoenix really enjoyed that, and it was good for her to like get out and be, just out of the house. And her, she's very sociable. She wants to be around kids and stuff like that, but also have to be mindful. I feel like I'm so overly cautious about her like being around other kids, because I don't know how they react or their parents will react, and I'm the type of person like I don't want to be around bad energy or like have someone trigger me because they're rude or their kid is rude, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very mindful of like oh no, we're not gonna mess with this. Like they're playing happily. You don't need to go over there. Like when she gets older and she's maybe more able to communicate, and it's not like a rush to just like be in other people's space. That'll be better. But she gets really frustrated with that sometimes. Like, and then it's like tantrums. We did have a couple tantrums, things like that. But and all in all, it was good. And then after that, we went to a restaurant, which I got like. At this point, I'm just like, when I have to order, I just order for things that both of us will eat. So I got a pizza, which I wasn't like thrilled about the pizza, but I knew that it was something that Phoenix would eat, even though she just really ate the toppings and the crust. But yeah, so those are just like what's happened that this past weekend. And then upcoming, I'm going to go to the storage, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's like my last week I'm giving myself of just like being in this energy of like not putting myself together every day, at least getting dressed, things like that, because I have no excuse. Like after this week I'm going to go get my stuff, which I'm really excited for. I have had like a little bit of anxiety about it, but I know all in all, like, this is what I need to do. Like, I'm tired of paying on the storage, and because like I'm tired of having like to tell her dad like, oh, the storage, and I'm literally the only one that's really keeping it up and paying on it. Like, even when he like sends me money, I just take that money and put it towards like the storage, because y'all, the fees they have are outrageous. Like, they put a certain lock on it, because last month it was about to go to auction, so that's when I really like had to like just make sure it wouldn't go to auction. So most of the money that he sent for last month went to the storage, and then we were able to like keep it from auction, which is like, thank the Lord. But they put like a certain lock on it, and they're like, if you don't remove this lock, it's going to be a fee. So of course we had another fee just for them to put a lock. Like, it's just like, at this point, storage companies are just predatory. I was just coming to realize that, and I will never do a storage. This will be the last storage situation that I ever put myself in. If I have to put myself in storage, it's not the right situation for me. Like, that's what I've come to realize, because it's so predatory. But yeah. What else? I also have a lady that's supposed to be coming today to buy something from Facebook Marketplace, which I'm really excited about. But her communication's not good. Like, she like asked for the address, and she's like, she can come after work, and I like told her my address, and I asked her what time. She didn't respond. So it's like, I just hope everything is a smooth transaction, but I'm just happy to be selling it, getting rid of things that I don't use or just sitting here. I can always buy them when we move, but I'm just really in the mindset of like preparing myself for what's next, getting aligned with the purpose and everything that needs to be aligned for when I move. And when God's ready to move me, I'll be ready. But yeah, at this point I'm just ranting. I need to like go ahead and load up my stuff, but I'm putting up a new vlog today. We're finally in October. I don't think I have much footage from October, so we'll be through October hopefully by the end of the week. My goal will definitely be by end of this week to be done with October into November, so that I can start posting. I do really want to do Vlogmas, but it's just like I'm in my head about it, because I know that people want to see like Christmas content and like things that have to do with like the holidays. But mind y'all, I haven't been in the holiday spirit for like the past 2 years, because the holidays is a time that I'm always coming back home, because I'm forced to be back home because of my situation or something like that. So I just get triggered in the holidays lately, and I don't really like being around certain people in my family. Or like last Christmas my grandma came, and I'm just like dreading that if that happens this year. Like, just things like that. It's just being forced to be around people that I don't want to be around, and that energy and all that. So, but I know this will be my last holiday that I feel this way. Like, I'm making it, like, that's my word to myself. But I just don't know like what to do for the content. But I can at least try to post like super consistent, which I've been doing that anyway, but it's just like I don't know if it'll be holiday content. So yeah, and I've just been in my head about even doing content here in general, because it's just something I want to keep to myself, and not questioned or like anything like that, and it's just something I like, being able to express myself freely without people like certain people watching it and feeling a type of way because I'm expressing how I feel. So that's just like where I'm at right now. I've also been still doing my fashion content, just trying to get to my goal for that channel by the end of the year, hopefully. So I'm really trying to like push through how I'm feeling. Most like some days just I'm feeling like tired and drained, and just trying to pump out the things that make me happy so that I can start to see like more results from them. And yeah, that's just how I've been feeling, honestly. I just know things are gonna start looking up for me. I'm just gonna keep talking about my feelings. I'm gonna start putting more into my like appearance and stuff. Also, y'all, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna link my Instagram, start linking it down below. I've gotten 2 followers within like the last month. It's a slow build, but I'm happy with that because my impressions are like, I'm getting 8.6k views in 30 days, so I'm trying to get to 10k, but just like people aren't following, which is like fine. I'm still gonna keep doing it until I get what I want, you know, or until it grows. But yeah, y'all can follow me, hopefully. It's more of like, it's less of this type of content, more of just, I don't know how to say it, like it's more of me like outfit of the days, a little bit of how my thoughts, my music. I'm trying to like really push my music on there. I'm probably gonna start doing like covers and things like that. I'm just trying to get outside of my shell because I feel like once I do that, it'll like attract what I'm looking for, maybe. Or I'm gonna say maybe it will. But yeah, at this point I'm rambling. This has been 26 minutes, 27 minutes on this, but I hope it was a good little catch up of like what's been going on, how I've been feeling a little bit at home. Like, I don't know, I'm taking it day by day. I'm just knowing like this is a season of me being patient, of me waiting, because there's things I need to see. Obviously there's things I need to sit in and reflect on and just know like what I'm taking into my next chapter and what I'm not. That's literally what this season is for me, like it's showing me. And yeah, I'm about to finish this vlog so I can upload it today, and I hope you guys watch it or have watched it. If not, go back and watch it. And yeah, also in the comments, leave me, I don't know what y'all can leave me. Leave me I'm trying to think. Since I was talking about like my triggers, leave me something that may seem petty, but it triggers you. Like, that's how I feel like this vibe is giving. It may seem petty to some people, but it really triggers me, like how the dishes, like little things like that. Like, what's the petty trigger that you have? I don't even want to call it petty, but other people might think it's petty. Okay, I'm signing off, y'all.